Now, it might have been freezing cold the last week in Cape Town, but things were hotting up, not only with Paige Mack being on stage, but she shared the stage with some gorgeous lingerie models at the Cosmopolitan Lingerie 2012 launch last week. How did you enjoy performing there?
Oh, it was amazing. Like, it was obviously like the first time we'd ever done something like that. But yeah, the fashion industry is very interesting, and the women, you have to give yourself at least a meter of space to actually make eye contact with them because they're so tall. And but it was great. Like, it was amazing. The sound was superb, and it was an interesting audience. So.
But you also had to spend the whole day there during rehearsals. It doesn't all look glitz and glamour where you're just sitting around, going to play, and then you leave again. Tell us what the day entailed.
Yeah, well, we got there early in the afternoon to do our sound check, and basically there was a whole bunch of chicks like walking around, and then
in their lingerie backstage. We were there.
It was, and then my poor bassist is busy like walking around, like looking at everyone's shoes because he didn't want to look at everyone's lingerie. So that was very funny.
And that wasn't even on the stage.
No,
that was backstage.
That was backstage.
Now we've got all the action. Our cameras were there.
Yes.
We caught you on stage, but we also caught some of the models on stage. Should we take a look? Because you never got to see the show.
No, I didn't.
You were sitting
Actually,
backstage.
Yeah.
So watch it with us.
Awesome.
Did you notice that Cape Town was oddly bereft of beautiful people on Thursday night? The reason is simple. They were all at the Cape Sun Hotel for one of the biggest, most spectacular events of the year, the Cosmopolitan Lingerie Fashion Show.
This evening, I'm going to be the envy of my male colleagues on the set of Expresso. I know that they were fighting over who was going to be attending this evening. It's a fashion show with a bit of a twist. It's the Cosmopolitan Lingerie Show here in Cape Town. I cannot wait for the show to begin.
This year, the magazine has also featured 6 local celebrities in gorgeous lingerie to celebrate South Africa's fun, fearless female, as well as the many different body types of real women.
Lisa, you're no stranger to the Cosmopolitan fashion shows. Do you still get nervous?
Slightly nervous, let's be honest. There's going to be, I think, 800 people out there, so I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be good.
Do you have any body issues?
I think every girl has a body issue. Mine would be my bum, of course. Especially when you've got 20-year-olds walking in front of you. It's kind of a bit daunting. But anyway, we just have to suck it in and smile and wave, I suppose.
60,000 rands worth of real hair pieces, 2 weeks of slog from like 8 in the morning till 8 in the evening. Most of the show of the hair for the show has been wrapped way before the show even starts, so that we can literally just use the front bits of the girls' hair, and it's a lot easier for us to do. So it's a lot of prep. We were here from 8 o'clock this morning.
So a whole day just to get ready for a half-an-hour show.
I know, that's showbiz.
The energy was electric as guests mingled with celebs, models and media moguls. Champagne flowed and the magnificent models hit the runway in exquisite ensembles of satin, feathers and lace.
Louis, how did your preparations go for this evening? How long have you been planning the show?
Ever since I got the brief, it's been a hectic 2 weeks trying to put it together. And I'm excited. It's been fun, very creative. I was given a carte blanche to do what more or less I could do within reason of the brief from the client. And it's a mix of macabre, Mad Max, high fashion, all shown in a lot of gold and black, a lot of nude. So it's very over the top and pushing it.
Local beauty Candice Boucher, joining the likes of Claudia Schiffer and Adriana Lima as a guest girl, modeled the famed brand's new lingerie range.
I think, as a model, this is kind of the ultimate because you're showcasing yourself. You've got hundreds of people looking at you. You're going to be nervous. You're going to have those butterflies before you go out. And then afterwards, you're going to feel so relieved and feel that great sense of accomplishment. So for the models, it's great. They love doing fashion shows. It's not boring. It's high intensity, lots of energy, lots of people in the industry that's seeing them. So it's the perfect platform.
The wild actress and always brand ambassador Gail Nkoane were on the runway, as well as Wonder Bra model Natasha Barnard, who just landed the coveted Armani Exchange campaign for the Fall 2012 collection.
Now, you've been to a number of these shows before, especially the lingerie from Cosmopolitan. Do you ever get bored of attending them?
I don't. I have to be careful where I look because I'm a spoken for man. I enjoy it, but only from an editorial point of view. Strictly no long eye contact with any models, anything like that.
Don't miss the September issue of Cosmo for the full 75-page lingerie extra.